the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Stop your whining.
Jump, 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 jump. Bang, 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 bang.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go.
Man, she just made the tackle, man. That's why I was missing.
21, 21.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go,
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do. And I think you wonder, what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard is going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
Let's go.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now Cook, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Jahan, 180!
Cousins from the gun on third. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Running for it. Here's
Oh,
Cook.
come on.
And this is going to be nowhere
Good start, good
close.
D.
Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Breida. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now it's Breida. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but with great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Now Garoppolo. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Chilling, man.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Oh, come on, baby. Ah, man.
Tevin Coleman, 30 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read. Pitch to the running back.
You know my nerves,
he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Last time out, went for
they arguing again?
Turned it over, gave him great field position.
I told him now, like, damn, boy, you can't cut to my part, bro.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
I don't want to deal with Watts. I got to be in control. When he come to my part, I'm going to boot him out. Oh, I guess he got him blocked already. Yeah.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
You wasn't in the party when they got into it? That day you was in there with I was going back and forth because I was little making money and shit. Them niggas got personal.
So all even at 7
now.
I'm
saying though, how did this shit start though? Like I heard what was said, but
because that be pausing the game during the game and shit.
I hate that shit too, bro. Like I had to tell my boy Superstar about that. Like I don't care if you pause the game while you on offense. But don't pause that bitch while I'm on offense. Now, I understand shit may go down. You get at least one pause. But you got to pause that bitch 2-3 times. Hey, I got to go there. Hey, I got to. God damn.
But you know, Dap works from the house, you know. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying. That's understandable there.
You know what I'm saying? But Watts know that, though. But Watts just be being Watts.
I was just gonna say that, especially if you know that going into the game, the man was from the house, so he had shit going on. Yeah, see, I know that too, so yeah, that's understandable.
That one good for 37
but you know, Watts, you know, me and Watts fell out, bro.
Great about watching him.
Pretty sure you heard about it.
Yeah, Watts fell out, everybody.
But me and him fell out because he got. I know he probably went back and told motherfuckers other shit, but me and him fell out, man, because he got mad because I had my own opinion about why Nipsey Hussle died, got killed.
Stephen there on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority
man,
before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the
I just came in.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Who did that?
It's Coleman here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd down, it's Cook. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And Diggs has it. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Cousins. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. A second down throw for Cousins. Left side caught by Diggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Bailey's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 22 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They start the drive with Cook. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check, walk 54. No chance.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Ooh, I didn't see him.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Shit, I didn't see Sherm. Good shit.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I threw it late as hell. So I was trying to read you.
They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Get out of there.
It only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Ooh, come on, pick that block up, 65. We walking in. Damn, I'm staying tight. Let's go.
And they'll come up empty.
I didn't give you a reason to miss that block.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Good D.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
Oh, my God.
Easy, right?
And he's into the clear.
You gotta make
30,
that play.
The 20.
Good play. Good move, Breida.
49ers. Matt Breida, 77 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right, offense.
That'll
Keep
be
up.
taken in the end zone.
Defense can come through.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I'm playing money, but shit, I've been on a little slump, man. I probably done won about 500 and lost about 1,500 last 3-4 days. That's why I'm on playing for 10 now. Yeah.
And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
But see, nigga, fuck me. I be losing close games, man. That should be, I be having the lead and I blow that hoe. Should be pissing me off, man. I don't be finishing.
On 1st down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial
I'm trying to play people make me better, man. I'm trying to do
Still a nice play by the defense.
Where you throwing it to? I had to come back and get that whole spot.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I wouldn't have came and got that. You had that shit. Well, I think you were trying to knock it down.
So I'm sorry. Slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, make him miss.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw it this time. Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Drop.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
You read that.
And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Put it in there.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. We're down the clock. Situation.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Coleman, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Watch out. Big out.
They run again with Brady.
Damn.
And an alley to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Party like the Red Sea.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass.
What playbook you play with? I like some of the run formation.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side.
Yeah, I got one too. I need to add some new run formations in there.
Put this one in the left-hand column. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football.
That's what I do, man. That's what I need to add some more.
In a 2-minute drill.
Here we go. Hey, exit.
What's some of them formations you running the ball out of?
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Ooh, that's dot.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Okay.
The offense
Yeah, I like that one.
They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check, boy,
They run for it with Breida. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
No, I need to start.
Switch it, Ken, switch it.
This is Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
See it working.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 28 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game
What's your cash at?
Until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. They knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
You said that formation, I form H what? H slot? All right, H.
Set now to kick this one away.
What playbook is in?
It goes.
So I can add it to my custom.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah. All right.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. From the 44, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's my gamer tag, RhinoDaCandyMan.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Appreciate you.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Good game,
the Vikings will use this.
I seen you that.